doing a great job. Keeps him at bay.
Rocks slightly. Caterefe swings and misses with the big right. And gets turned, and the referee's just going to let them crack on. And why not?
If it's definitely edging this with what we've seen so far.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time seeing this, remember to subscribe and follow, share for your friend, and let's go back to the ring, because this moment Portable is really losing big, and Caterefe is not even taking a slide on him. Well, let's go back to the video because this video is very interesting. I won't keep you guys down. All right, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.
Obey my commands. We have the rule. Whatever I tell you, if I tell you to stop, you stop. If I tell you to break, that is, you are holding yourself, you separate. You understand? That's the rule of the game. And you don't commit foul anyhow. You understand? That is it. So you obey me at all times. Understand? Touch gloves. Just touch. Separate.
Instructions finally issued. Caterefe and Portable. 4 2-minute rounds. Every bit a catchweight contest. The size difference is stark. Both men have huge social media following. Millions between them. But now they go toe-to-toe in the ring, and Portable fast out of the traps. A couple of big shots from Caterefe. It's a difficult one to analyse, but Niran, do your best.
It's crazy, absolutely crazy stuff there. And you can see Portable resorting to something that looks like wrestling right here. And they need to listen to the referee, and that's where the problem is. Because I'm almost thinking I'm watching WWE or something right now.
Well, in fairness, they didn't really listen to the instructions before the fight. I think this is going to quickly become a street
brawl.
fight.
Yeah. And then both of them. I think Carter knows that if he's going to come, he has to come aggressively as well, because that's what Portable is all about. Portable, most times in his victory, has actually used, aggression, intimidation, and a host of other things. And Carter is trying to tell him, bring whatever you want to bring. I'm right here, and I think he's matched him well enough. Don't forget, he's the taller of the two fighters, and of course he's also got the reach as well. And he's got the same kind of following, also ushering his crowd, telling them they need to come. But I think that if Portable calms himself down, he looks like the better boxer that can score punches, because I saw Caterefe swinging very wildly, and he got to a stage where he was pretty much like hammering down at the back of his opponent.
He's got the pose and the demeanour of the boxer between the two, but of course the height difference means he's having to stretch to fire anything. He'd be well versed to go to the body, but well, it's rock'em sock'em stuff, and it's whoever lands first here.
And now you can see that Portable knows that if he has that punch power as well, can he finish it up? He's catching Portable, but Portable is standing strong. He's got a lot of energy as well. The problem Portable is going to have in this fight is the fact that he needs to recognize he doesn't have the longer reach. And the moment he calms down, the better for him. Because the way he fights, he might just walk into a bomb. And that's not what he wants to do.
Well, this place is absolutely shaking. We've got absolutely no idea where we are in the round. The 2 minutes elapsed a long time ago as a right hand from Caterefe lands. Portable happy to walk through it and try and throw a couple of bombs of his own, and Caterefe has not got his balance at all. There's no stance. You do wonder if he even worked on anything in the gym.
These guys have totally thrown all boxing skills they have been taught in the last few weeks, months, out of the window, out of the building.
There we are, that's the end of round one. Shades of Salt, Pappy, B. Dave and the rest. They'd be proud of this one. And a reminder that Misfits Boxing does return in July.
And
Tommy Fury and Eddie Hall, a stacked undercard. But will anything rival this?
Well, I'm not sure when it comes to fall. And age could also be a factor here as well. 24 to 32.
Yeah, Portable, the senior man by 8 years. But does have the little of any boxing experience out of the two.
And you know the funny thing about it, every time Ife is hoping you don't too. I'm not here to fight you. We're just here to celebrate and have fun. He always wants to touch the gloves, and Portable is not having any of it.
I struggle to see how Portable is going to land anything upstairs.
He's not.
Although he continues to throw them.
Ife's doing a great job. Keeps him at bay.
Rocks slightly. Caterefe swings and misses with the big right. And gets turned, and the referee's just going to let them crack on. And why not?
Ife's definitely edging this with what we've seen so far. He's been able to land some very big punches, but you could also see that Portable has got a lot of stamina. He's got a strong chin as well, because other celebrities would have dropped from some of the bombs that Ife has dropped. But my concern is Ife's got a lot of energy as well. If you see him on the streaming, you think he's a madman as well. So I want to see what's going to happen in the third round. Will they still have this intensity?
I wonder if the excitement and everything else has potentially got to Portable, who's in a bad way in that corner.
Yeah, and I think he's exhausted himself with all the dancing and all the crazy stuff.
Yeah, I think the adrenaline of both men has probably just got a little much for them, and it is hot in this arena. I think they've called that the end of round 2. Oh my word, this sets the scene for a new Nakatani, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
The doctor being consulted at ringside. Portable was shaking his head, but I think he was shaking his head as if to say, do not call this off. Do not pull me out of this fight.
And that's my problem with him. His corner's trying to get him to be calm, you know, but he seems to be jumping all over the place. And they're like telling him, you know, and the doctors like, you know, really having words, because they don't want any serious health situation on their hands.
I can tell you the promoter, Easy Adame, was having a chat with the doctor as well. Everyone wants to get a conclusion to this fight, but of course the safe and in there is paramount.
Absolutely. And at any point in time, irrespective of whether this is a celebrity exhibition bout.
And there is confirmation. They are waving it off. I think it'll be a no contest, of course, if that's the case, but now Portable has sprung back to life and claiming that he wants to continue.
And I think that they will allow it to go on, because he's shown a bit of more stamina. And
well, chaos in the ring has lived up to the billing.
Absolutely, and of course it's climaxing even above the billing.
So we are going to see a third round. The halfway point. 4 more minutes remain, do they? You can just about tick off everything on your boxing bingo card tonight. I think they're going to have one more decisive round. This is the championship round.
This is the championship round. Judging from the fact that both of them aren't professional boxers. And you see Efe once again.
2 minutes to settle the score. And Portable caught one on that exchange and may just look to hold on here for just over 100 seconds. Portable is out on his feet.
And the referee.
And I think the referee is saying no more.
Yeah, I think he's saying no more.
Portable is shaking his head.
What he's saying is that that's the end of the round. They had to reduce the hour or the minutes of that round. 2 rounds have gone on already. And the way they're going, I think for the safety of both boxers, they have to quickly, you know, stop It's crazy though, but
So with 2 rounds complete, do we go to the cards?
2.5 rounds. You want to say? I want to say.
Well, the crowd aren't happy,
Well, yeah,
but I think they just want to see a conclusion.
Are we on course to see a new celebrity boxing champion? And you can see the fans of Caterefe chanting his name, and he's also lapping to it as well. It will be an interesting spectacle to see Portable's reaction. He's someone who doesn't like to be on the losing side.
It'd be very interesting to see if we do get a winner declared. I would guess a no contest would be the outcome.
Possibly.
Maybe we do it all again.
Absolutely. And then, of course, then they'll have to give them a strict instruction. They need to listen to the referees.
Chaos in the ring, confusion out of it.
Please, if you do not have any business in this ring, please step out. Please step out. If you have no business, please step out. Thank you. Please step out if you have no business in the ring. Please step out. And we will not announce the winner if you are still in the ring. Please step out. Please step out. Thank you. If you have no business in the ring, please step out. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just witnessed history. After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard. Judge Constance scores it 27-30. Judge Kemi Adebayo scores it 27-30. And Judge Bimbola scores the fight 27-30. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Chaos in the Ring, the main event, brought to you by Balmoral Promotions and Amir Khan. And we do have a winner. Your winner by unanimous decision, Lagos, Africa. Make some noise for Caterefe! Let me get your thoughts on this tremendous victory that you had tonight.
I just want to say a big thank you to God.
Is that all?
Yeah.
What was the game plan going into this fight against Portable, who has experience already in this arena? He has 2 fights and 2 wins. This is your debut. What was your game plan?
God. I just believe in God. If you believe in God, anything can happen. You understand? I don't believe in juju. I believe in God and strength and work. Yeah. W's.
Now, we are seeing an industry whereby you are growing. You are the biggest streamer in Africa. What is the next big step? Do you want to try this again? Do you want to enter the ring again and challenge someone else right now?
I want to try it in an international way. Yeah. International way. I know we are going to get there one day.
All right, let me get the promoter of Balmoral Promotional Group, Dr. Easy. Dr. Easy, you have created history in Africa. We've had the biggest fight night of the year already this summer. Why did you think of this, putting this together?
Lagos, are you entertained? Are you entertained? Yeah, so this is the beginning of something new here. We're going to keep this going. Kata, you have to defend your title. 1st of October, you have to defend your title. So I want to find out from you. Do you want a rematch for Portable or you want someone else? Get up. Let's talk. Are we doing a rematch for Portable or we get someone else?
I'll think about it. Let me go and rest first.
Fantastic.
Well, let me question, Dr. Easy. You've seen how huge this is. We literally have shut down the entire internet, the whole world watching right now. What is the next big step for Balmoral Promotion, putting African boxing and combat sports on the map?
So for us, it's a continuous thing. It's not about perfection, it's about momentum, and we keep it going, we keep it going. The next show, October 1st, we are moving to the stadium this time around. We'll pack out the arena. Stay tuned for the fight card. Stay tuned for what's about to come. Carter, congratulations. But before we go, I want to put someone on the line. E-Money. 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 And Soso. I promised 50 million to the winner. So are we keeping on that promise? E-Money and Soso, I promised 50 million. Come on.
E-Money, you said you promised 50 million naira to the winner of this fight. Are you going to keep your promise?
I just want to say a very big congratulations to Caterefe. Congratulations to him. And as you all know, we are talk and do. We talk and we do. So confirm to our promise what we say will be 50 million to the winner. Congratulations to you, Caterefe. Congratulations.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's about it. Thank you so much for being a part of our events. Chaos in the Ring. Be safe, good night, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now, Lagos.